A topic we talk very little about in the Lowcountry and, well, frankly, anywhere, human trafficking. And Sheila Roemeling, Executive Director of Fresh Start Healing Heart, is here to talk a little about that and a special event here in the Lowcountry to address it, maybe to improve the situation. Sheila, welcome to WHHI. Tell us a little bit about the event you've got coming up, and then we'll go deeper into the subject.
Yes, on September 5th, Tuesday, from 5:30 to 6:30 at the Lexus dealer over at the Auto Mall area there, right off of 278.
Right.
We will be having a event where we will not only address human trafficking in the Lowcountry, as well as we have a survivor that is decided to come forward and start speaking. And so she will share a little bit about herself. We're not only just trying to raise the awareness, but hoping to let the public know how much we need their help and their support in this fight as well.
When you talk about help and support, are we talking dollars and cents, or are we just talking being aware and like you say, being aware and looking out for things?
Actually, all of the above. We definitely need financial support, as well as we need volunteers to help us with our, we work with the survivors directly, so we need volunteers for that, as well as we need volunteers to help get the word out, because the public education, the more we can educate the public, the more eyes and ears that we have out there, the more survivors come forward. And I say that because survivors do not self-identify. But the public themselves can help identify them and get them to services like us.
How big a problem is it in the Lowcountry?
Well, that's a very tough answer for to even to address that question, because South Carolina only recently started keeping data on anything. And it's also very hard to keep because there's so many those that are not being brought forward. And so even though we keep helping survivors from the Lowcountry area, there are many more that we have not found.
Yeah, all of your evidence is anecdotal, not really statistical. Tell me a story. You've talked to various folks who have been involved in human trafficking. Tell me a story.
Yes, well, one story we have is one of our clients came from the fact that South Carolina deals mostly with a lot of familia trafficking and what we call boyfriending in. And that is where someone pretends to love. It's called Romeo pimping pretty much. And so one of our clients came in through the fact that she had met him at a post office. They became very close. And then the situation changed where he was trafficking her. And that happened for quite a while.
And then what happens when you are trafficked?
We work with both sides. We work with the commercial sex industry, as well as we work with the labor industry as well. And so the situation I was just explaining was a commercial sex industry. So she was then forced out to be more or less prostituting on Facebook, things like that, all these different apps that people are able to use. And she was serving the Lowcountry area. When it comes to the labor trafficking, it can be anything, any type of career or anything from retail, resorts to agricultural, construction, landscaping, you name it. There's labor trafficking. It can happen anyway.
All right, we should all learn more about it. Sheila, again, the event is on the 5th at the Lexus dealership there on 278 at the Auto Mall. Folks can find out more at your website, freshstarthealingheart.org?
Yes, sir.
All right, freshstarthealingheart.org again is the website. Sheila Roemeling, the Executive Director of Fresh Start Healing Heart, joining us. Thank you so much for your information. Boy, I learned a lot in just the last few minutes, and I hope a lot of other people get a chance to learn a lot next week. Thanks for joining us.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.